Good afternoon. It's me, the Gabb, Gabby Gourmet, Pat Miller. And of course, everybody knows I'm rather partial to Shake Shack and anything of Danny Meyer. A longtime fan. And today we are so lucky because the folks from Shake Shack are here. And I'll let you each introduce yourself. Start Drew, what you do, and we'll go from there.
That's great. Well, hello, I'm Drew Matrakis. I am a regional marketing manager for Shake Shack. I'm based in Texas, but I do oversee the Colorado marketing initiatives. So that's anything from local promotions to brand partnerships to opening new stores. And it's been really exciting. We've had some great expansion in the last really like 2 months into Colorado. We had 2 Shacks for the last couple of years and then quickly grew that by 50% in December, which was very exciting. And we're excited to be kind of moving and grooving deeper into Colorado and just continue to build that footprint there. So that's a little bit about me.
I'm very happy you are too. Kelly? Kelly?
Hi, my name is Kelly Nubley, and I'm the area director for Shake Shack in Colorado. Just joined the company in September, so fairly new to the company, but it's been a fantastic experience so far. I'm very proud to head up the team. I call it Team Colorado, and I currently have 4 Shacks here, one in the Rhino District, one in Edgewater, one in Cherry Creek, and then one in Highlands Ranch. So super excited to be growing this company here, and we have another Shack opening in Boulder in March. So super excited about that as well.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. I didn't know you had one coming to Boulder. I do know all the ones in Denver, and I have friends in every area, so we all fight. And Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie Scott. I work out of Shake Shack's New York office, and I sit on the public relations team. So here to work with great talk show hosts like you, Pat.
Oh, that's so great. Just fun, been around forever and love what I'm doing. And fortunately, we have people who really care, but thank you. Okay, well, I don't care who takes the lead. I guess possibly Drew, or who's been here the longest. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the history of Shake Shack?
Totally. So we started in New York at Madison Square Park, and that's actually where our first original location is now. And it started in a hot dog cart. So we started serving hot dogs just to help kind of rebuild the park and make it a better, more beautiful place. There's a few other, Katie, correct me on this, but I think there was a few other vendors that were kind of in this as well, trying to help beautify the park a little bit. So we started selling hot dogs out of a cart, and we were such a hit. We had lines every day all down the block. We ended up starting to have to cook food out of a fine dining restaurant nearby, and that just grew and grew and word spread. And we eventually opened our first Shack location in Madison Square Park. So we call it MSP. It's our original location. And then we, after a couple of years, opened more in New York and then moved down to Florida. So Florida was our second market that we were in outside of New York. And then since have expanded to be worldwide. We have over 300 Shacks, domestic and international. We're in ballparks, we're in stadiums, we're in airports, and just it's really fun, especially in regions like Colorado, where we've been for a couple of years, to start opening more and more Shacks just to bring new blood and new life. And just to be able, Kelly and I were talking about this morning, to be able to hit different parts of a region. So being able to have the north section covered, and to have like the kind of downtown section with Rhino covered. So it's been really exciting just
to be covering all the areas, let me tell you. And we have a lot of areas to cover.
Yeah. It's been good. So we opened our first Colorado Shack in Rhino in 2018, at the beginning of 2018. So that was really great. And obviously Rhino is like a super cool, trendy area, very walkable, lots of cool breweries and shops. So that was a wonderful entrance into Colorado. And then second Shack was Highlands Ranch, which again, perfect location, family friendly, beautiful shopping center. And then in December, I think Kelly joined in November, and then in December, she was opening 2 Shacks. So it was like, welcome to the team, Kelly. Here's a 1-2 punch of 2 Shacks in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Rhino and Highlands Ranch are day and night.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
in
totally are.
feeling. And in 2018, when you opened, life was different. You know, oh, okay, I was going to say we lost you, but we just, stood outside for 40 minutes to get in.
Yeah.
And now it's another world that hopefully will change soon.
Yeah. I know it has been crazy. It's been actually very cool to see, very cool and just very admirable of our Shack teams with how quickly they've adapted to COVID precautions that we've had to do state by state. And we've really seen an increase in our digital like acquisition of users. So on our app and via our web and just through delivery partners, it's been really inspiring for our Shack teams just to see how they have continued to go with the flow and just be comfortable with moving and adjusting and like having, now I think we're at 25% capacity in Colorado. And then like,
I'm going to ask Kelly.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago it was different. So just, it's been awesome.
It changes week to week and it goes
Oh my
back and
gosh.
forth week to week.
Totally.
I mean, we are not exactly on this is what it's going to be. Kelly, though, tell me a little bit. I was at the first Shake Shack when it first opened. I stood in line for 2 hours in the storm because I wasn't going to tell Danny. So I had my first burger someplace way back when. But tell us about the opening. I think you know both about Cherry Creek and Golden. Kelly?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cherry Creek, and actually it's Edgewater, so we're right actually across the lake. If you know Sloan's Lake, so we're right across there in the Edgewater Public Marketplace. It's a cool little area, but Cherry Creek to start was a fabulous opening. We had carolers outside because it was during the holidays, so we brought the festivities of the holidays to the opening, and the team did a fantastic job. I think that the walkability of Cherry Creek, as she said in Rhino, is fabulous.
So you
I
have
think
to have that there.
yes, and I think that we're right on the corner across from where Hillstone is, so it's a fairly popular corner. I just think that overall we could really get our names out there a little bit more across the street at the mall and really talk about.
You're next to the gym, so it's not exactly the corner. You have to walk
right
a few steps.
Yes, you're right.
So, well, because somebody said to me it wasn't on the corner. I said, did you ever think to walk 3 steps
Yes.
to see it?
You're right. We are about 100 feet off the corner. So we're right across the street from Syrup.
Yeah.
If everybody knows where Syrup is.
No, I know where Shake Shack is.
Yeah.
So I do know where Syrup is. However, okay, you are tell us how you're running it now. I'm Gabby. I know nothing. I want to go to Shake Shack. What are my options?
The options are you can utilize our web, you can utilize our app, you can use any third party, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub. You can also walk in and order at the Shack itself, and you can also order and dine in at the Shack now. So that's another facet of our guests being able to come in and actually enjoy eating, not outside where it's freezing, and then also just have the experience of not eating at home either. So I think that's been really, really positive for our guests. They've loved being able to come in and dine. So as I'm looking around today here in Edgewater, there's about 6 tables in the restaurant. So that's fabulous to see.
You can't have too many more.
Nope, we can't, unfortunately, only 25%. Yeah.
But I can order and just come by, walk up with social distancing and get my food and leave. Yes, ma'am, you can. There's many, many options for everybody. So it's whatever anybody is really comfortable with at this point. So if you're comfortable dining in, we'd love to have you. If you're not comfortable, you can have a third party deliver it to your home, and it'll still be great quality, and it's packaged up, sealed up. So it goes from us to you directly, safe and sound. And you can also walk in and dine on any of our patios as well. Well, I'd be happy to dine there every day. Okay, yeah. Why don't all of you, I don't know who wants to take this, tell us, in case somebody in the world does not know, tell us about what Shake Shack has on the menu and what they offer.
Yeah, I can jump in, and then Kelly, feel free to fill in the blanks that I'm sure I'll miss. But I would say
Can I
the
help?
first, yeah, of course, Pat, feel free, jump in too. We can all fill in. But I would say the main one that I think I'm the most excited about in Colorado is we do have a specific burger that's only in the Colorado Shacks, and that's our green chili cheddar shack. So that, I'm gonna get the description: cheeseburger with shredded white cheddar, marinated green chilies, and scallions. And it's really delicious. And like I said, it's only available in the 4 Colorado Shacks at the moment. So
Oh, it's
if
fun.
folks, so fun. Yeah. So it's a very kind of exclusive feel. If folks are really wanting a taste of Colorado in a Shake Shack style, I would definitely recommend that. And then also at the moment, we have our Korean style fried chicken menu options, which
I
are,
did see that. I haven't.
oh my
had
gosh, they're phenomenal. Like, my husband and I have had them probably 6 times since they launched at the beginning of January. So we have a fried chicken sandwich. We have our chicken bites with a gochujang sauce, which is our take on the very popular Korean sauce. And then we also have fries with that same sauce. So it's a really cool, we were inspired to do this based off of the success that this menu had in our Seoul, Korea Shake Shack location. So we wanted to bring that here and give folks a taste of kind of what we had cooked up over internationally and bring it domestically. So we have that option as a limited time offering as well.
Oh, it is a
Yeah,
limited
and just
time.
to jump in, that
Go.
it's running until April 5th. So
I guess I
it's
can
there
get
for
a few times.
yeah, you can definitely get it a few times by then. But something that's really awesome about this limited time offer is it's the first time that we've brought an international product into our US market. So, and it's something that we get a lot from our guests as they see different menu items served around the world. So this is a really exciting thing for us to be bringing this into the US.
Well, I can hardly wait to try that one because I haven't. But you're known for many different burgers from plain on. And well, if anybody can see, I have the Shake Shack cookbook,
best
which
cookbook.
I've had since it started. And it's really fun because when I go to argue with somebody about the quality and what it is, I said, well, let me pull out my cookbook.
I
And
love that.
well,
That's-
first of all, the potato bun is fabulous on your burgers. And they have to be a certain size and they have to be a certain quality and the cheese has got to be there. And so I don't think a lot of people realize the effort that you put into everything.
Yeah. That is something that's very unique and very special about Shake Shack is we do take the time to have the most premium ingredients, source the best options for folks to have. And I think to your point, just being aware of what that is, whether it's our potato buns, it's our fresh, never frozen beef, it's our like hand cut lettuce, it's the details like that makes Shake Shack so special. And I think that's kind of why we are who we are. And I love that you have that cookbook. We have that on display on our kitchen and table as well. And it's so fun just to look through. Yeah. And it's really cool because I think when you think of Shake Shack, like as a non-employee of the brand, you just think burgers and fries. But when you do come in, especially in our Colorado locations, it's all about the hospitality and the experience and feeling like you've come into a community gathering place and you're with your friends and you're, enjoying really great food and sharing community over a table. So I think
that's how Colorado is, actually.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. And I think the quality of our team members and the Shack teams there are really next level, which is fun. We've had some very seasoned GMs stay in Colorado and move around to different Shacks. And it's been really cool to be here and just to continue to see the success of the Colorado market.
Okay, well, I don't think we should go away without talking about the fries, then the shakes, and then the custard. And if you could hear the show I did with my grandson when we were talking about what's good and what's bad, Shake Shack was the winner.
I love it.
Well, if it wasn't, it would have killed him. But no, I didn't tell him. I pretend, but it won hands down. But tell us about those things.
Yeah, so my favorite menu item is the fries. We have great fries. They're crinkle cut. They're amazing. We have a few different sauce options that you can use with them as well. The one that we have right now for our Korean style fried menu items is a gochujang sauce, which is kind of a tangy mayo, delicious. And I have been basically drinking that since it launched on the 5th. But yeah, I think our fries are such a great staple of who we are too. They go with any of our menu items, whether it's a shake or whether it's a burger, whether it's a chicken sandwich. And I think they're really a big hit regardless of age. I think your grandson loved them. I'm assuming you love them as well. I love them.
Yeah. And you know what? They travel well.
Yeah.
Because I found, unfortunately, with this world of carry out right now, in general, take fries off the list. They get to you, they're soggy, and it's not the restaurant's fault. Well, it's travel. Okay, milkshake.
Oh my gosh. Now, this is something I'm so sad about. I'm a bit dairy intolerant, so I really have to pick and choose when I go for the milkshakes, but our milkshakes are amazing. We have one right now that's a vanilla black sugar shake, I think is what the
Molasses.
What? Tell me about that.
Oh my gosh. Well, I finished a whole one by myself and I was unwell the next day.
How sick were you?
So worth it.
Was it worth being sick?
Yes.
And the custard. Oh, I live in a high rise. And I killed for the custard. Is all.
So unfortunately, due to COVID, we have actually had to scrap custard from our menu and our concretes from our menu just due to trying to simplify.
Custard there 3 weeks ago.
We scrapped our concretes, sorry. Not our custard, which is used in our shakes, you can get a cup of easily anytime.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because she just had it.
Yeah, sorry, my apologies. But for our concretes, which are also what we're known for, it's a scoop of custard with something mixed in, whether it's a cookie or a brownie. We've sadly had to scrap those due to COVID, but to Katie's point, we do absolutely have scoops of custard. We have chocolate and vanilla. They're delicious. Those are great if you just want a little sweet treat after a burger and fries. It's a great way to hit that sweet spot afterwards.
And
that's handmade in the shack too.
And I was just going to say that everything's made to order and handmade. So I think that sets us apart from a lot of other, quick service.
Kelly, if they haven't given you the book, get the book because it's really.
I don't have the book. I'm going to have to get the book.
Here, I'll lend you mine. Not that far, but I want it back. It goes back on my shelf.
I know. I need one.
Well, it's really interesting when you see how everything's made. And just one more thing we ought to mention is there is wine for those of us who like to drink. Who would that be in a COVID? But go ahead.
Yeah, so we have beer and wine on our menu. And I think that's another thing that sets us apart from other quick service restaurants is we do have an alcohol program, which is really fun. So we have local beers on tap in all of our shacks. And Kelly, I'm sorry, I don't know what those are off the top of our head, but I think it's slightly different per shack, but I know they're all a good local footprint. We have some good
have
ones.
all sorts of local.
Yeah.
Yeah. We carry Odell's and we carry Ratio, and then our wines, we have a rosé, a red, and a white that are all made from the Gotham winery. So, and then we have our own Shackmeister beer on tap as well. That's made in the Brooklyn Brewery. So that's something that's company wide. So we also carry that in Colorado as well. But we like to carry our local beers here.
Yeah.
Well, we like you. Okay, I think we ought to tell everybody the 4 Denver locations. Well, have we forgotten anything other than I believe they're all owned? You don't franchise, right?
Correct. Yeah, they're all.
And I think that's important to know too.
Yeah, I agree. I think it helps to maintain a consistent brand and consistent experience across the board, especially when in Colorado, we're in such different parts of the city of Denver. I think it helps to just create a cohesive experience, regardless if you're going to the Rhino location or the Edgewater location. It just helps to make sure everything is very similar across the board.
Good. Okay, well, I think we should give the locations, the hours, and go from there.
Sure. Kelly, you may have to give the hours, but I can absolutely give the locations. But
I can chime in.
Cool. Perfect. So
So
we
could
have,
I, but I won't.
so our 4 locations, we're in Rhino, we're in the Highlands Ranch area, we are in Cherry Creek, and then we're also in Edgewater. And then to Kelly's point, we're actually going to be expanding more this year. So we have a couple upcoming locations that are we're very excited about.
Excuse me, where are you going in Boulder?
So I'm
29th and Pearl.
yeah. So we're in, it's kind of a shopping center area. We're taking, yeah, we're
I
really
know.
pumped about
It's on the
it.
east side of Pearl Street, so
Yeah,
you know,
I
a
know
little bit farther
exactly.
down. Yeah.
Okay, all right, keep
So
going.
as far as the hours of operation, Edgewater and Cherry Creek are open 11 to 10, 7 days a week. Highlands Ranch is open 11 to 9, 7 days a week. And the Rhino District location off Larimer is open from 11 to 10 every week as well, every day as well.
Can
And then
you,
once the curfew is lifted, we will be moving to Friday and Saturday at 11 o'clock, when we can do that.
who knows? And
I know.
listen, we can only hope it's gonna get lifted. We can hope it's gonna be 50%. We're gonna hope everybody gets the vaccine. And we'll have a new president and a new world. But all being well, whatever, I adore all of you because I adore Shake Shack, and I'm very partial to a great place that does a fabulous job. And I can't thank you all enough for taking the time. I know you're all busy. And Kelly, make them get you a book.
We'll make
Kelly,
sure
we'll
to
get you one. Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank
Thanks,
you for
ladies.
the time. Be well
so much.
and stay safe during Inauguration Day. And I'll be at Shake Shack. I want to try the chicken thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Let us
You'll
know
love
how
it.
goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm on my way. All right. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Guys. Bye, y'all.
Much
Bye.
love.